Hello, Kathy Beatty here with Divorce Support Anonymous. I've been asked many times, how can I help a friend going through a divorce? I want to give you some really simple tips. First of all, I don't want you to underestimate the value of the very simple gestures that you might provide to someone going through the trauma of divorce. I am a domestic mediator. Also, I've been leading groups for the past 15 years. So I've been very much immersed in the divorce world for that time. I want to give you a couple of tips, realizing, of course, that I've been through it personally, so I understand from that viewpoint as well. Number one is simply to be there. Don't underestimate the value of you being present in that person's life. You don't even really have to speak. Just your presence speaks volumes to them that you care, that you want to be there, and it also supports them in ways that I can't even begin to describe to you by simply being there. Where is there? Is that at their home? Is that at a place of having coffee? Is it an offer for dinner with you? You you decide how you think your friend is going to receive best your being present in their life. So vitally important for that person. The people, when I went through a divorce, that were there, it didn't even have to say anything profound, but simply by being there, by knowing I had them there to support me, was so invaluable. So be there. Be there as a friend, as a confidant. The next is to listen. Again, sounds so simple, and yet it is profound when your friend is going through a divorce or a family member. Just to listen, to perhaps repeat back what you hear them say, to mirror what they're saying back to them. This is what I hear you saying. And then state what it is that your friend has stated. So critically important, because as they are speaking, they are actually processing the trauma that's happening to them. And that is very, very helpful instead of holding it inside. Let me also say the importance of the confidentiality of what you hear. If you are not going to keep the confidence of your friend, please don't even try to be a friend, because it's so critical that your friend knows that what I share, what I pour my heart out to you, is going to be held and honored and esteemed. So listen, listen, listen. Mirror back what you hear them saying so they can help, again, process through what they are articulating and saying, and hold that information as a true confidence, a sacred secret, I call them. Don't share with anyone, with anyone. Allow that person to know that they can be vulnerable with you, that you are a safe space for them to be able to be vulnerable and to share what they are going through. Number three is be encouraging. Your friend is going through enough negativity right now for you to add to that negativity or to bash their soon to be former spouse isn't helpful. You can listen to them and what they need to say, but for you to say it, no, be encouraging. Give them hope. That's what I do at Divorce Support Anonymous, is I give them hope, something to hold onto that's going to be strong enough to pull them through the trauma of divorce. Number four is give them resources. I have plenty of resources for your friend, incredibly inexpensive. In fact, the first one is free. This is preparing for mediation. If they are preparing for mediation or going to see their attorney for the first time, this little workbook, which is free by download, is going to give them the prep work that they need to do before they see their attorney. Because quite frankly, when you go to see the attorney, you're going to spend the first hour telling the story, the emotional story of what has happened. The next hour you're going to spend, your attorney's going to give you all the documentation that you need to gather, to get together, to meet with them. Well, those 2 hours have cost you almost $700, if not more. So helping your friend, preparing for mediation, preparing for seeing their attorney the first time is going to be crucial and save them a lot of money. It will empower them because they're going in to this attorney's office with some of their documentation, hopefully all, but the very minimal, depending on the level of trauma that they're in, they can have a great start to the legal process of divorce. And then, of course, you see behind me, there are also some books. The first book here, Rebuilding Your Life After Divorce, tells my story and gives many helpful tips of getting through the divorce. The next book is going to be Building Your Future After Divorce, because once they've gotten through divorce, they have to reestablish a life. And I will tell you, having worked with hundreds of people for the past 15 years, they don't know how. So this book is a huge guide. And then there's also a journal for the first year after divorce. So this complete set is going to cost you probably $25 to $30, incredibly inexpensive and a great tool that you can put into a brown paper package, hand it over to your friend and say, here, I wanted to do something to support you and help you. I know these will help. So those 4 ideas are going to help you be the star and to be that incredible support for your friend. Divorce should never be gone through alone. I know as I went through my divorce, the need for me to talk was incredible. The need for your friend to talk is incredible. Be the true friend, be the true family member by being there. Be there, listen, be encouraging, get them resources. These 4 things is truly going to help your friend going through divorce. You can also connect them with me. I do one-on-one coaching. I hold support groups, Facebook Lives on my Facebook page. So there is a robust opportunity for support with Divorce Support Anonymous. Thank you for caring enough to be a true friend to your friend or family member going through the trauma of divorce. It's not easy, but they will get there, and they'll get there easier with friends like you. Kathy Beatty, Divorce Support Anonymous.